is Bob and the Showgram on G105. Online at bobandtheshowgram.com.
I feel really embarrassed. We have Goodnights comedian Tom Papa in here. The second season of The Marriage Ref on NBC is returning. It's May, right?
Yeah, in May. I just finished taping just now.
Just got finished taping that. He's been doing stand-up for years with Jerry Seinfeld. He co-wrote B-Movie, done some movie stuff. Yeah. I just tweeted that he's in studio with us now, and he's very funny. And then he just retweeted, I am. Wow, I don't know if I should be embarrassed right now.
I caught you.
You got me playing with my Twitter.
Yeah. But somehow it's not as uncomfortable as the other guy who's tingling.
Yeah, I know. Am I the only guy that got a little excited tingling? Oh, you lying bastards!
Scott got a little tingling back there. Yeah, because he's a Super Beasto fan.
Scott's too cool to tingle. Yeah.
No, dude, I don't tingle.
Tom, we got all these pets in here. Do you have pets?
Yeah, I have, like I said, I have 2 girl cats. And actually, I can kind of correct that because one just died on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny because it's not really my cats, it's my wife's, you know, she like loves these cats.
So she had them before she met you?
Yeah. And one's kind of healthy and the other one was diabetic. Ah. Yeah, a diabetic cat, which that's a new term right there.
Is there
yeah, 2 shots a day.
How do you give a cat a shot?
In its neck. Yeah, 2 shots a day. We'd have to put 2 shots a day and then put pills on the end of a stick and shoot it down its throat. I was like, I wouldn't do this to keep my wife alive. You know? And now you're doing it for this cat. So we kept it alive for a while, and then on Saturday, and we had lost another cat last year, and it's my job as the father. You make that trip to the vet and have him put down. And I didn't realize that they were going to do it right in front of me. I was like, I don't really like the cat. I'll take it in. So I bring it in. They give it, and they're like, okay, now you just pet her. I'm like, pet her? Yeah. And then they gave her the shot right in front of me, and I start crying. I'm like, looking at the cat, like, why are you doing this to me? And the cat's looking at me like, why are you doing this to me? So it was terrible. So this one,
the worst situation to ever.
So bad. So then this one on Saturday, literally Saturday. It's messed up. I'm like, I got to bring it in right away. I woke up. I'm like, throw my clothes on and get it in thing. I'm like, this one I'm just going to leave and be like, whatever you think is best, Doc. I'm not going through that again. I'm just not doing it. Yeah. So they go, okay, go in room number 4 and just wait for the doctor. I said, go in there. I'm in there literally 3 minutes. I unzip the case. I'm waiting for the doctor. The cat looked at me and went, died right in front of me. I was like, you did it to me again. Again. Cat killer. I know. I'm like, I don't want to care about them, and now I'm crying. I'm like, leaving with an empty case. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, like they couldn't just keep that.
I know. It's just terrible. Terrible.
So what's the surviving one's name?
So the other one's named Baby.
Baby.
Yeah, and then immediately kids are just like, so are we getting another kitten?
Of course.
It's such an easy thing. It's not like, you could just get another one and bring. It's not like, God forbid if something happened to my wife, I couldn't be like, hey kids, look at this new 20-year-old. Isn't she great? But with the cats, you can, just get me another one.
Dude, God's honest truth. So we have a cat. Her name's Bailey, and she kept walking around going, we thought it was just like, hairball.
Yeah.
And so we take it to the vet, and the vets, they do have a sense of humor. I don't know if they're just used to this kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But so we go to pick her up, and there was a blade of grass, like, I don't know, what would we say, 20 inches?
Yeah,
is that what that was? Yeah. So, but like, 5 or 6 inches, and they taped it to the top. And so we go to pick up the cat, and there's this big, long thing of grass in there. We're like, okay, what is this? And they go, the doctor thought that would be funny just to find out what was in the back of the throat. So they put that on the top. And that's what was in there. We're like,
hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny that I'm not going to pay for that either.
Now here's your $800 bill from getting the blade.
Yeah, exactly. We can't put tinsel on our Christmas trees anymore because one of our cats, when it was a kitten, had tinsel coming out of both sides of its body.
And if it was one, that would have been cool.
Yeah, it was like flossing a cat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. my wife's like, "What do we do?" I'm like, "I don't know. Put it on the tree."
Screw the star and the angel this year. We'll just leave that up there.
So you were just speaking of Christmas. I know you're friends with Jerry Seinfeld. Do you get
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld a Christmas gift?
Well,
What's
he's
your relationship
he's
with
Jewish, so I don't have to do that.
Oh yeah, there's that.
But I did a couple of years. I did try and get him something because we work together and we're friends. And in the beginning, I was like, I guess I got to get him something. But he has everything in the world.
Yeah, no kidding.
So yeah, so one time I got him like a picture, like a framed picture, and he was just like, "Oh, okay, thanks." And I was like, "Oh, strike out." So now if I do get him something, it'll be like a joke gift. It'll be like a something that doesn't make any sense because. What do you get him? You can't get him
That's gotta be a
anything.
lot of pressure, though, being such a high-profile comedian. Get him a joke gift, like.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny.
Yeah. The best thing with him is pick up dinner once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whenever you're out, it's like he could pay for it. We all know he could pay
Cheesecake
for it.
Factory's on me,
But
baby.
that's funny. I literally just went to the Cheesecake Factory for the first time in my life.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, wow, this company really knows what America wants, don't they?
exactly.
Yeah, let's put factory right in the title.
Giant
Let
portions.
these fat tubbleards think they can come sit at the end of a conveyor belt and have cheesecakes rammed right down their throats.
Are you it says in your thing that you're a vegetarian?
No, my wife's a vegetarian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, welcome to my life. And we've gotten in some fights recently because I'm starting to get a little more ballsy about it and bring stuff into that. For years, I was like sneaking turkey sandwiches in the garage like I was smoking weed. She'd be like, "What are you doing in there?" "No, nothing. Nothing." But now,
Do I smell turkey?
yeah.
It's like your mom catching you masturbating in the restroom when you were a kid.
All right,
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Am I the only one who did that connection? So anyway, we have somebody on the phone.
Wow.